Hi, very warm welcome to Dust Shelf Collectibles. Today I want to talk about Hornby sounds. Yeah, hi, very warm welcome. Hornby, I think it was last weekend. I didn't attend, but they did a virtual online event where they introduced the Hornby Club and various other things, so I understand it. But they did a session about their new Hornby HM7000 controller. So this is, if you haven't seen it, it's all over the internet at the moment, all over YouTube. There's various people doing reviews on them. It basically put a chip inside your train, and then your phone connects direct to the chip. So you've got full control with your smartphone or your tablet of your railway. It looks fantastic. Real game changer for digital control. But the main thing about it, for me, is the chips come with a little speaker that you put inside the loco. And although we've had digital sound before, you can now download different sound maps, if you like, from your smart device directly into the train. And obviously, you know, you can put very specific sounds in there, which is fantastic. And on one review I looked last night, it takes about 15 minutes to change to a different sound. So it got me thinking. As I say, 2023 in the catalogue. Here it is, HM7000. And there's a whole thing about here about how you fit the chip in. Now this chip I think retails something like about 70 quid. 70 quid a train, off you go, which is not bad at all. Not bad at all really when you consider a digital chip. I don't know how much they are now, but yeah, given the sound and the complexity of it, really good. But I thought with this video, it got me thinking. I'd take you on a little walk back in time, just for a bit of fun. So let me take you back to 2020. This was the centenary year, and in this year I'll just take a bit of paper out. We got this at the announcement of the HM6000 controller, and this is I did step in at this stage. I will try the new chips at some point, but yeah, that's for the future. But anyway. Yes, the HM6000. So put your power in, and then it comes with 2 wires for 2 circuits on the track, and although it's not digital, so it's an analog system. And what you do is you download the app. Let me just find it on here. You download the app onto here, and then connect it through to your box, and you can now control your trains analog. Must stress it's analog, so there's no changing of any of the, no putting of chips in the locos. You just literally control. The main thing for doing this video is just to talk about the sounds. So I've programmed mine to circuit 1. I've got a steam circuit, and on here I can now play various sounds through my smartphone. Fantastic, a lot of fun. And then again on the diesel, there's various different sounds that you can play should you want to. A lot of fun, but obviously not as complex as the 7000, where you can download very specific sounds for very specific locos. But I want to take a little bit of a further trek back and take you back to 1983, 1984. This is a catalogue from 1984, and in here you can see, I will put some pictures in there, drop into the video when I edit it, but you can see the sound generator down the bottom here, and it says railways can be noisy places. The sound generator reproduces the sound of a 2-tone diesel horn, the steam engine's whistle, and the beat of a steam engine exhaust at a level to give satisfaction to the operator without disturbing the rest of the household. And here it is. This is my steam generator from probably 1983. This was a present then. Seen better days. It's had a tough life in the last 40 years. But before I demonstrate this to you, I do have here at the front of this book a price list, just to give you some idea. This price list is actually from 1986, so they were still producing this a little bit after 84, 85. Sorry, 83, 84. And the price list on here, down the bottom here, are 936 sound generator. $15.99 in 1996. In comparison, if I look at, I'm trying to find a train on here that's a good comparison. So Smoky Joe was $10.99 in 1986. So this was more expensive than a Smoky Joe, but so Smoky Joe now, I suppose what's that, 60-70 quid, maybe a little bit more. And the chip, the latest 7000 chip, is about 60-70 quid. So yeah, about the price of your small engine. So anyway, what I'm going to do is whisk you back to the 1980s and play you some of the sounds of the 1980s. So by the magic of editing, I'm just going to plug this in. Right, so there's two wires that come out of this. You've got one here, which is a 16 volt AC supply, so I'm just going to plug that in. And then this one here would go to the track. Now if I just turn this on, you can hear the chuffer sound of the steam engine. Now if this wasn't broken, which it is unfortunately, you'd plug this into the track and you'd set the controller to 0, and then there's a little speed sensitive dial just here, and by rotating that round you'd slow this down until it stopped, and then as you apply current this would gradually speed up until eventually it was going very quickly. Unfortunately my potentiometer in here that controls the speed has failed, so I only have the one sound now, but you can hear those authentic sounds of the 1980s there. And just to complete the ensemble, there's your authentic steam whistle. Yeah, if I just go back to my phone and compare to the modern day, yeah, a little bit of a difference. And then you have your two-tone diesel, which is the function of these two buttons here. So, and you have another potentiometer just here that you can rotate to change the second tone. So just in comparison, yeah, so I thought it might be a bit fun just to take everybody back to 40 years ago to the Hornby steam generator. So yeah, anyway, I was just having looked at those new chips, I remembered this and just thought I'd give a quick demonstration, so just for a bit of fun. Anyway, if you like this sort of thing, please do subscribe. I've got several videos that I'm working on at the moment, new additions to the collection that might be of interest, and also a couple of older engines that I'm working on to sort of bring back to life. So yeah, if you do like this sort of thing, I've also sort of I do branch out. I've got some die-cast videos, and there's also you know, I love my RC cars, so there's some videos on RC cars in there. And also with the weather getting better, I'm getting out and about a bit around a few museums and in places of interest. So yeah, please, if you can subscribe, that'd be fantastic. If you do like this video, you'd be doing me a massive favour, because it helps with the algorithm. And as I say, this one was just supposed to be a quick one, a bit of fun, so we'll leave it there. Thank you ever so much for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.